So Jason Lee Scott, Austin St. John, is returning for Power Rangers Beast Morphers. This is the first time he's been back on the screens since 2002 in Forever Red. I'm confused as to how he's back because, you know, he gave his powers to Rocky and then the powers got destroyed and then he came back in 2002, but then last year we seen Rocky with them again. Well, not last year, sorry, 2018. I hope they explain that. But anyway, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain because I'm very excited. We are finally getting the Dino crossover. The thing that we wanted right the way back in 2015 when they released Dino Charge. 5 years late, but it is fine. It's fine. These are some things that I would really like to see in this coming crossover. Number one, I want more than 20 minutes. Whether it's, I don't know, like a half an hour to 40-minute special, or if it's a if it's 2 episodes, I don't care. But I do not want just 1 episode. And I know Nickelodeon has their rules, and that's why, you know, they need, like, I don't know, what is it, 22 episodes or 20 episodes and then 2, you know, a holiday and a Halloween, you know, do you know what I mean? I know they have to do that for Nickelodeon's stupid standards, but I want more than 1 episode. I want longer than 20 minutes to see this. I mean, we are getting the return of Jason, we are getting the Dino Charge Rangers, we are getting the Dino Thunder Rangers, we are getting the Mighty Morphin Rangers. You can't justify that in 20 minutes. Dimensions in Danger was good. And, you know, what they did with the past Rangers was pretty cool. But you can tell that, like, their moments were, like, 2 seconds long. Like, when we had the lines when they got freed and right at the end, like, that's all they had. And that's only because they had 20 minutes. Number 2, I want the Dino Charge Rangers to be chasing someone through the multiverse. Now, we've seen in, like, this kind of, not even leaked, but it's the Russian trailer for Beast Morphers Season 2, and they used a lot of crossover footage, and they promoted Dino Charge a lot. But we see Tyler, Chase, Coda, and Ivan, the red, blue, black, and gold Rangers coming out of a portal. It's the interdimensional portal, you know, like for the Time Force Rangers use to, you know, the Dimensions in Danger is spawned there. We need an explanation as to why they have come to, let's say, Earth Prime. I'll use kind of like the CW reference in Earth Prime, as opposed to, you know, their Dino Charge world. Now, we know that Sledge crossed over to the Earth Prime again, you know, the original Mighty Morphin timeline. So maybe that's why they're coming. But we see them fighting putties and I forget what those black monsters are called. I don't know whether we ever seen them before, but maybe I'm just forgetting. I want there to be some monster that's, you know, just going through the multiverse, and that's why they end up going to the other Earth. And they could say that they've gone to other Earths. They could say, oh, I've seen this, I've, you know, done this. I don't know, maybe they've gone to an Earth where there's, you know, a Kamen Rider. Do you know, like, just something that justifies them being here, as opposed to, we fell through a portal, oh my god, or we sensed data in this Earth, which, like, means we had to come, when it's like, right, well, quite frankly, you know, a lot of stuff has happened recently that you could have sensed the data. You could have been like, you know, there's the whole thing with Evox, and now he's back. You could have prevented that. You could have sorted it out before by crossing. Why now? I hope they have a good reason, and I hope it's because they're, like, chasing someone through the multiverse. Number 3, I want Jason to have an entrance as epic as in Forever Red. In Forever Red, apart from Oracle and Leo, who are more like, you know, the in-space type, well, that's ironic because obviously Andros is in space, but, you know, they're on other worlds and they eventually come together. Let me get my math right. The 7 Rangers are there, and they're like, wait, isn't there one more Red Ranger on Earth? And then Tommy's like, I really wanted him to come. Unfortunately, I don't think he could make it. You might just have to do without him. And then you can just hear a motorbike. You can hear a motorbike, and then Cole's like, "Wait, guys, you can hear something." They run out, and there's a guy coming in the distance in a motorbike. Steps off, helmet comes off in the classic way. Only it's an actual motorbike helmet. And there he is, Jason. He goes down the line, he speaks to everyone. I want something as cool as that. Now, I kind of feel like we know what his entrance will kind of look like from the first trailer we see, where Devon is kind of like, Jason, and then he's there. Whether we see him before that, I don't know. Whether they can use someone sneaking through Grid Battle Force and then Jason shows up, I'm not sure. But I just want it to be epic. I don't want it to just be Jason's here for some random reason. I want Jason to show. This is the first time he's been back since 2002. It's been 18 years since I was born in 2003. Okay, he came back before I was born, and as much as I loved that, it was one of the first ever episodes I had ever seen of Power Rangers. That was 18 years ago. He hasn't been about for 18 years. And, you know, technically, Jason did come back in the Legend War, because, you know, Rocky was obviously Blue Zeo. That means Jason had to be red. But Austin St. John hasn't been back, so I need that man to come in with style. I need it to be fire. Number 4. I absolutely love Jason. He is so cool to me. He is my favourite ranger. But Dino Charge, they won't know who he is. Like, Coda will know who Tommy is, you know, maybe even Wes, but they didn't really know Jason, okay? They don't at all. So I really want there to be some sort of scene where the Dino Charge Rangers meet with Jason, and then they're like, oh, hi, I'm Tyler, and they're like, oh, hi, I'm Jason. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. And then there's kind of awkward silence, and then, I don't know, Ravi or Devon or something, and it's just like, do you know who this guy is? And you're just like, no, I don't. This is Jason. He was the original Red Ranger, and then Tyler's just like, well, I mean, where I come from, I'm the original Red Ranger. It's the first that we had with us. You know, dinosaurs are still about. We got the Energems. You know, I know that you guys have Rangers, but for me, I was the first Red Ranger, and I just wanted to be like that really cool type of, you know, he's a big deal on this earth, because he is. I love him. But then for them to be like, nah, bro, nah, don't know who you are. And Tommy's great. I love Tommy, but I do not want him to be brought up. Okay, this is the thing. So, Dino Charge are clearly having their 6th Ranger. They're having gold. Dino Thunder does not seem to be having black or white. So, you know, Tommy isn't going to show up. And Mighty Morphin clearly doesn't have green. So, Tommy isn't going to show up, or white. I don't want his name mentioned, okay? I love Tommy, but he's returned in the past 2 crossovers, okay? I don't want him to be mentioned. I don't want Coda to be like, oh, I know Tommy. Bro, I don't care. We know you know Tommy. This is Jason. Jason hasn't been back in 18 years. I cannot stress it enough. I want Jason to be given justice. And I would be saying this about more characters, but none of the Dino Thunder Rangers are coming back, and you know, we kind of see Dino Charge a lot more frequently, especially because they're a more recent season. So I just want Jason to be done well. Number 5, I want a good explanation as to why it just so happens to be all Dino Rangers returning. Why is it Dino Rangers? Why is... No, I'm not gonna make up facts. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we obviously know the Putties are returning. We know all these different villains are returning. Well, I say all these different, at least henchmen are returning from the different seasons. But why? Is it just gonna be coincidence in the show that it's the Dino seasons, or is there gonna be a reason why it's the Dino seasons? Like, what makes it not be, you know, Jungle Fury, Lightspeed Rescue, and Operation Overdrive? Well, I'd hope it wouldn't be Operation Overdrive, but Jungle Fury, Lightspeed Rescue, and SPD. Why can't it be them returning? I know SPD's technically in the future, which, by the way, that's 5 years from now. That's insane. I actually have a really cool theory about what they could do in 2025, so stay tuned on the channel. We'll talk about that in another video. I just want there to be a reason why it's Dino Rangers returning. Why have either the villains of the Dino teams formed together specifically, or, you know, because especially with the Dino Charge Rangers, they're in a different dimension, so for them to come back, Jason to come back, but then also the Dino Thunder Rangers to come back, what's the purpose of that without it just being a cool team up? I love the team up idea, the Sentai version I loved, but I want there to be an explanation. I want there to be a reason why I'm seeing these teams specifically and not any other combination of teams. Number 6, this is something I really would like to see, and I kind of have a theory about how it would work. I want to see Jason wielding the power sword before he morphs. I want to see Jason in civilian form wielding the power sword. It'd just be cool, kind of like what we see in the Unworthy Rangers with Rocky, the way he wields the power sword. That's so good, and I really would like to see that in this crossover. My theory about that is, when they morph, when we see the kind of opening sequence, we see the Dino Charge Rangers unmorphed, and then suddenly they are morphed, and we see Jason morph, and we see him hold up the morpher. But he doesn't yell Tyrannosaurus or nothing in the trailer. We just see him, and it's on like a weird angle as well. He's like that. He's not like that. He's like that. And oh, I should have got my morpher. It's in the car. I got my White Ranger morpher / green. I don't know whether I probably don't count, but yeah, maybe because clearly as well, it's not this version, but it is a legacy anniversary morpher that they're using in this crossover. And it's not a Master Morpher, so I don't think we'll see him turn into the Gold Ranger at any point, because obviously he gave those powers to Trey, or back to Trey. But I'm really curious as to see if maybe he tries to morph and it doesn't work, and he's like, oh Christ, been 18 years, this isn't, why isn't it working? And then he has to fight, maybe then he can wield the power sword, and he's like, oh, a bit of power's coming back, and then this, that, and then bam, Tyrannosaurus, massive explosion, massive epic scene, and he is morphed. That would be so cool. It doesn't have to go down exactly like that, because like I could definitely go more into detail, but that would be so cool. Number 7, I want there to be a good use of the other Rangers that haven't returned. So the entirety of Mighty Morphin, pink, yellow, black and blue, all of Dino Thunder, and then green and pink from Dino Charge, they aren't Rangers that are returning, okay? So I want there to be a good use of them. Maybe if they get kind of voice actors that sound similar, just to say 1 or 2 lines. I don't just want them to show up, fight like, you know, what happened in the Legend War, and then go away. Because to me, that's just a waste of characters. Like, because we've seen these characters recently, like in Megaforce, we've seen, obviously we didn't see Billy, we didn't see Ethan, we didn't see Connor, we didn't see Kimberly, but we saw the suits. We've seen the suits recently, and especially in this new HD form, we've seen that. We don't need to see that again. So maybe if we kind of act as if they're the actual characters and not just the Rangers, that'd just do so much more. Maybe if like there was actually like, hey Zach, come here. Like Zach doesn't even have to speak, but if they're like, oh Zach, come here, and then use his power axe or something, or like, oh Ethan, oh Kira, you know, like that would be cool. But I don't want to just see them in suits. I want to know they're the characters, because for all we know it could be Jason and then Adam, Aisha, Catherine, do you know what I mean? I mean, even if they called the Yellow Ranger Trini, obviously we're not going to be able to have the actual actress of Trini, unfortunately. It's very sad, but we don't know if the character of Trini is still in the Power Ranger universe. So maybe something just like, oh Trini, here, bam, or whether they'd be like, oh Aisha, do you know what I mean? Just little things like that. It just makes things a lot better, and it doesn't feel like they would, but it does. Number 8, I kind of talked about this in the last bit, but also just sprinkled about throughout the video. I want there to be a good reason as to why these specific Rangers are returning. Why is Jason back? I love that he is back. I cannot stress that enough. I keep telling you that, but why is he back? Why has he decided to come all the way from Angel Grove? Or, you know, he might not still live in Angel Grove. He's probably moved on, but why has he come here to fight? Maybe even if it was something like the first time we see Jason is because, I don't know, Devon or Zoe or someone has gone out to find him to be like, look, we really could need some help. I don't know where any of the Rangers are, we really need help with something, I'm not sure, but I want there to be a good reason. I want there to be a good reason why the Dino Charge Rangers are there, why the Dino Thunder Rangers are there, and why the Mighty Morphin Rangers are there. Number 9, I would like, and it doesn't have to happen as such, but I would just like to have an answer as to why both Rocky and Jason can use the Mighty Morphin powers, because obviously they got destroyed, you know, there's obviously the fact that it could have been rebuilt during the Morphin Grid, you know, that's what happened in Once a Ranger, that's how Adam's powers is back, you know, they kind of channeled them through the Morphin Grid again. Why can Jason and Rocky use them? Because obviously, with the lineup we have, Koda has met Rocky and he has seen him morph into that suit. So maybe Koda's like, I've seen that suit before, but a different guy was wearing it, so what's with that? And then Jason's like, this happened, we went to a peace conference, he took my place, but we can now both use the, you know, just something, and I definitely feel like Koda's the way to do that. Or maybe even just, you know, someone else, maybe someone's from the Beast Morphers team is kind of like, hold on, I thought there was a guy called Rocky who was the Red Ranger, and then he's like, he is the Red Ranger, like nothing hard feeling, we can both use the powers, just something like that. Finally, number 10. This is a Dino team up. Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and Beast Morphers, but you know. The next season we're getting is called Dino Fury. How cool would it be if we got the introduction to this series, season 28, in this crossover? It doesn't have to be that the Rangers show up. It could be that they show up and they're like, you know, and we're not going to get the origin story in the next season. They're going to be like, we're Rangers that coexist, or maybe from another dimension. You know, if they do another Dino season from another dimension, you know, it could be a bit of a mix-up. But if, you know, they kind of pull, bring that in, be like, where ranges already exist, we could, the power of the dino, whatever is being channeled in us, we could censor something was up, so we came to help. Or, this is the first time, again, other than Super Mega Force, but the Dino Charge wasn't around at that point, that the Mighty Morphin, the Dino Thunder, and the Dino Charge have been together. The Power Coins, the Energems, and the Dino Gems have all been together. So maybe something happened where a combination of all of that power, I don't know, I'm not trying to say the power gets destroyed, I'm not trying to say anything, but maybe that it fuses in some way, and it creates something, creates some sort of blast, creates, I don't know. But the 3 existing Dino teams, their powers are the reason for this new power, which will then become Dino Fury. Just a suggestion, just something they could do in... Would they? I mean, this is Hasbro, okay? This is Hasbro, so I'm not... If this was still Saban, then I'd be sat here going, but that would not happen, so we can just forget about it. But this is Hasbro, we haven't really seen them. Beast Morphers Season 2 is the only full season we've had of just Hasbro. I feel like they have potential, okay? I feel like they can do some good stuff, so I'm just hoping that they do. Those are just some things that I would really like to see in this coming crossover. I wonder what it'll be called. Do you think it'd be called anything, specific? Maybe like the Return of a Legend, Dino Morphers? I don't know. But it'd be cool. And I haven't done anything Power Ranger related on this channel in a while, and it feels good too. So I'll definitely be doing some more stuff like this in the future. I will definitely be doing a theory video very soon on what could happen in Dino Fury, and just different things that can happen, maybe possible team-ups, the way they could do things, just a lot of stuff's on my mind, and I need to vent it out to a camera, and then eventually to you guys, so stick around for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We post videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 6:30 PM GMT. If you want to find out what that is for your time zone, or want to find out any of the details, there's a video on the channel talking about the new upload schedule. It's not that long ago. Go check it out. We are also 100 subscribers away from 2,000. Wow. If you guys could help us get there, we'd be so appreciated. We have worked so hard for this. We've been waiting for this moment, but we are so close. If you guys can help, you have no idea how thankful we'll be. And we might even do a giveaway. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.